Hello, it's Ajit here with my ninth place deck that I got ninth place with at Springfest.
Really? Is that what 9 plays?
Yo, I don't know, man. I'm still tilted. Okay. So this card is when I use an action ability, it pumps something 500. So and also has pay one rest this card, build top 4 for each climax hit. Search a card. So it helps you get your level 1 gain depending on what you need. Also helps you pump cards. So like, say you need to get over a card, you can just use this, pump it 500. You're over to have to burn backup to get over. And also if you need to mill your deck at level 0 because you got like absolutely fucked by climaxes, then you can do that. Pay one to run search one, you know, standard. A lot of cards run this, a lot of decks run this. It fixes your hand. If you need, you search for level 1 that you need, you drop a climax if you have like 4 in your hand for some reason. Or if the top card of your stock's a climax, you need to get rid of it, you can just pay that out with this. This is a stock bomb. So this card helps you get over walls, like 3-5 walls, 4K walls. The only thing that it's stopped by is solo players, but like I don't think they'll paste a single one of those. So basically this card, when this card gets reversed, it sends the opponent's monster to top. So like say looks like this and that's the opponent's monster. It sends this card to their stock and this card to the waiting room. Okay. And it helps you get around a lot of like on reverse, pay one, like ditch one, search a card. I know Kill runs that. I know Kensai has that. When his card is sent to waiting room, change into that 1-0 with like anti. This card 0-0-2K. On play, reveal top card of your deck, just character card, add that card to your hand and ditch a card. So this is a classic hand fix. If you need to get rid of climax or you need a card to play, you can just slam this down, pray to Jesus, and just hopefully you get what you need. Yeah, man, your Lord and Savior. This card is 0-0 oversized, you know. So it's pretty good because it's 4K. So like, wow. And on play, what you do is you mill the top 2 cards of your deck. If there's a climax among those cards, then you rest this card. This card. So this card is pretty fucking good at level 0 because it changes into this card. So basically what this card's effect is during the climax phase I can send this card to clock and put this here. So at 1-0 people are like, most sets aren't gonna have an answer for like a 1-0 and like 1-0-5-5 because they're not gonna be able to suicide it when they're at level 0 or to get over it when it's at 5-5. So yeah, it gives you like board control. Alright, so this card gains 500 for every other, so each one of your other cards, so it's good, you know, like wall, because so say you have these 2 in the back with these 2 in the front, that's 7-5 each of them, and it just costs 0, so it's pretty fucking good. And so it helps you get over like mid-sized walls. It won't get over some like Attack on Titan, which is like boom, like 50-meter walls in this card. So I run 3 of these. So this card, I pay 1, rest 2, brainstorm, feature search, you know, helps you mill your deck out, and it gains global power, so it helps you get over shit. I run 4 of these Mermaid Festa combos, so it combos with this climax combo, this climax, and then on attack, pay 1, search my deck for a card, and just search my deck for a card. And this card's good, because like, say you're playing against Attack on Titan, and the Ellie and Umi combo is gonna get over their walls. So you play this and you just side for 2 each time. And yeah, you just search if you need cards in your hand for like level 2, and you know you're gonna have 6 climaxes here. You can just search for this Maki for level 2 and advance some of that. This is your standard 1-1 event backup. Just give something 3-5. You know, it's good for like those situations where you need to give something 3-5. You know, sometimes you just need to. This card is a 1-0 anti-change. And it's the first type of card, it's the first kind of card I've seen like this. So it's 1-0. If I use this card as a backup on a character, I can pay 2 and say they're at level 2, but they have level 3 on the board. I could send that card to the waiting room, and they put a level 0 from their waiting room to where that card was previously. So they still get 3 attacks, but they get rid of the thing. But it also doesn't stack. So like say if you want to play around like a clock shooter or a restand, this doesn't do that. Moving on to level 2. I run 2 of these. So this card gives an unfront level assist, 500 power for each level, and also so say you have a full field, you say you have 4 cards on your field, you play this card, you can blind stock your top card. So it's good if you know what's in your deck and you want to like try to get rid of cards. This card is a 2/1/3K backup. That's not the only thing it does though. So say you need 3 attacks, but you need some power as well. So you can play this down, pay the 1 cost. But on play, you can pump something 2K. So if you need to get over something, you just can do that. Help you do that. So this card is a early play Maki. I run 2 of them. So if I have 6 or more climaxes in waiting room, it gains -1 level in hand, and it gains 500 for each other character on the field. And also on play, draw the top 2 cards in my deck and ditch one. So it helps you, ditch a card, like ditch a climax if you're about to refresh, and draw what you need. This card's first effect is heal. So on play, remove the top card of the clock. Also on play, you have to rest a card, but like that shouldn't really matter if you have like something like this in the back, which is ideal. It also has a climax combo with this climax. When this card reverses a card, and this is in the climax zone, I can pay 2, clock myself 1, restand the card. So like say they're at like 3-0, this will get them to 3-6. Well, you're dealing 6 damage with like just this, so you can get that exact damage in. Or if you need a hit for 2, if you need hit for 2 twice, at 3-5, you just like pump level 0 this, and then you hit for 2-3 times at least. Run 2 of these LE clock picks. So this card, if I have 4 more LEs on the field, which I probably never will have, I can send the top card in my deck to stock. Also, during the turn this card is played, if I reverse an enemy character, so say I reverse this, I send that card to clock, so basic clock thing, basic clock kicker. And say they have like a really like high-powered monster there, or not really high-powered, but like a high-powered monster and you need like that extra oomph to kill it. You can pay 1 and give any LE character 1/5, so you can just pay 1, pump this 1/5, and you're good to go hopefully. So this card, if I have 3 more music character, it gains 1K, and also on attack, pump something 1K. And it also has during the turn it's played, or during the turn it's changed into. It gains punish burn, so if, say I hit for 3 to cancel, I can ping them for 1. This card is on play. Look at the top 6 cards in my deck. Choose 3, put them in the waiting room, and put the other 3 back on my deck in any order. So like, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So say I need like exact triggers. I look at the top 6 cards. I'm like, oh yeah, I need these 2 triggers and this, but I need them in this order. So you put these 3 here, and like, oh man, I need to get rid of these climaxes. So you can ditch these 3. So you know what your triggers are. This helps you fix your triggers. And it also helps you use its other effect, which is when you attack, you reveal the top card if it's a character card, and you give global 1 soul. So if you need to hit for like big numbers, then this card can help you do that. It gives it gives these 2 cards 1 soul, not this card. It gives all your other music characters 1. So I run 4 2 souls and 4 2K1s, 2K1 combo this, 2 souls combo that. It's pretty good. Okay, so at level 0, you usually wanna try to get. Okay, so say you have say you have a LE in your waiting room. Like say you have an LE in your waiting room. At level 0, you probably, if you have an LE in your waiting room, you probably want to use this card's effect. You send this card to clock and put this card here. Because there's not many cards at level 0 that can deal with the 1045 base. Because you can't suicide it. They have to get over it. So like the only way they get over it would be like if they have that and like a 1K1 or like a global 500. But like you usually, if you do this, you probably want like 2 other characters just to be safe. But like 3 other characters just to be safe. So it'd be like a 106K. Can't suicide it. They have to get over. So since this can get since they can just 1K1 or some shit if they're real at turn 1, you probably on turn 1 I prefer to just play this card. Because it's just an oversized. They can suicide it anyways, but if they have a suicider, and it just gets over lots of cards. And yeah, it's just it's because it's safer than this. With this, you have to clock yourself 1 for this, and then say you have this in your waiting and this in your hand anyways, you can just play 1 and then next turn you put this in clock, change this here, and there, it's 6/5, and you have fucking walls. This card's also really helpful at level 0. So say your field's like this, and they have an open slot here. You just slam this in the open slot, and you can fish for one of your 1/0s, or you can just try to get rid of a climax in your hand. So this card helps you get helps you if they have an oversize, you want to use this card because it just fan, or if they have a card like on reverse, when this card's sent to waiting room, change. So like this card isn't sent to waiting room, it's sent to clock. So you get this plays around on reverse stuff. And this card, hand fix. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you need to. You'll fish for your level 1s. The ideal stage for level 1 would be if you know your opponent can't get over cards. If they're playing a weakish set, you use these 3, you establish board dominance. Like this is everything 7-5 here, so like shit is fucked. But like if they're playing Attack on Titan, however, it's a different story altogether. These 2 are probably still good in the back since it helps you mill through your deck. But like if they have really big walls, 50-meter walls, you can just use these with the 2 soul combo and side for 2 each turn. Or each attack, and siding for 2 is you still get your damage. It's just you don't die, and you get to search as well. So you can search for the Maki if you know you can advance something. So these 2 shouldn't be used if you need it. If there's no way you can deal with what advanced summon something did, so use this. And this should be used if you need to keep a card on the board. So this just enables the clock shoot and the thing. So level 3 you probably want something like this. So that's like the ideal thing. Or like, say you have 3 stock, but like you're close to killing them. They're at like 3-4, but they have like some insane monsters. They have like high-powered monsters everywhere. And you have here already. You have these 2 there already. You can do this one, pump this 2k. It'll be here. You pump this 2k. This is already what, like 13, 15, and you 2k one. That's 17k already. And then you have like some 0 here, you just 2k 1 here, you hit for, there are 3-4, you hit for 3, restand, and yeah. Probably dead. There's also backup, so it helps you keep stuff alive again. You usually want these 2 in the back because they give a shit ton of power. But like, level 3 depends on what you're trying to do. So if they're at something like 3-4, if they're at 3-4, you probably want to get 1 restand off, this card, and like 2 of these. If they're at 3-4, and you have this shit, they're probably dead. Because you just 2k1 here, you're swinging for 3 twice. You don't trigger here, you swing for 2, you clock shoot, you're effectively doing 3 damage, and again. So you hit for 3 for 4 times. If they're at 3-6, shit's close, you just slam down this shit. There's punish, burn, clock shoot, they're probably not gonna be live if you can get over shit. Or they're not gonna be live if you get over shit. And then, if you need to deal, if they're like 3-0 and you need to deal like massive amounts of damage, and you just need to deal lots of damage, and you need to be able to control your triggers, use this card and like this card right here. So 3-0. So say that 3-0, you hit for what? You're hitting for 3 already, plus the trigger. So you say you want to trigger 1, you can just fix the triggers. Or if you want to give these 2 1 soul, so you hit for more damage, you can just give them that. And yeah, it also helps you mill through your deck. So at level 2, you can play these 2. So say you have 6 climaxes here, you're level 2, you play these 2. Yeah, you get to draw cards for your level 3 game when you hit level 3, so you have shit to do. Say you need some shit, and say you need this to win. Say you need this to win. You draw 2, oh man, you draw into it, you're god. Like, now they're fucked. So you draw 2, you ditch 1, you just slam down this, you pretend it's the 2k1. You swing for 3, you're dead. So one con is like, if shit just dies, so like, if you're level 1, and like, this is the only thing you can muster up, or like, the turn after you use Mermaid Festa. Like, if this shit dies, you're probably gonna be negative in hand because you just have to slam down zeros and sling, hope for the best. So with this deck, you have to play the advantage game. So you pretty much have to clock every single turn, draw your cards. That's why Maki's good, because it gives you some draw for the level 3s, you draw into the shit you need. That's why this card's good. Well, decent at plus. If you have this, it's 7-5 everywhere. I'm like, the only set I can think of is Attack on Titan that gets over this.
Reliably?
Yeah, reliably. Without like burning a climax or something. That's like, so someone, okay, other than someone was like 14k. Like, someone in the comments probably gonna let us know. But like, yeah, this. Or also, like, if they are playing Attack on Titan, you have this to go into. Like, you just 3k wide. Or you 2-soul and you just get hand off of siding and paying 1. So that's pretty spicy. Yeah. That's the second pro. is the variety of things you can do when you hit level 3. Like, there's something for every situation here. So, like, okay, at level 3, you have, like, lots of variety. So, like, 3-6, you just use these 3. You need to draw cards, you could use this. You need to, so they say they're at, like, 3-4, we'll use that example again. You use this card. Even if they're at 3-5, you use this card 2k1 something else. Or if you need to fix your trigger, so, like, say you know your deck's like not highly concentrated. What the fuck am I saying? Say you know you don't need triggers to get exact lethal. You just look at top 6. You know, oh man, these 3 cards don't have triggers. Put them back. These 3 cards are triggers. Put them in the waiting room. Yeah. So its finishing is really good. It's not like Nisekoi finishing, but like it's really good.
Story time.
Okay, so story time. So the first 4 duels, I just sort of won. I just won. Like, I don't understand what the fuck happened. They just ate the shit hit the fan for some of the people that I faced. First duel, I played against SAO. I used these 3. For some reason, this the SAO player, I think, he's a good person, right? So he had this, and
He's a really good guy.
he's a funny person, okay? And so basically, he just got super unlucky. He never got any of his like power shit out. Like, I'm pretty sure that Sinon can get over. Sinon, oh my god. Sinon can get over this. Okay, it wasn't this. It was this. I'm pretty sure that Sinon can get over 7k with the climax combo or something like that. But yeah, he just got super unlucky. Like, he had 2 of the 1-0 Sinons. And he had to clock encore them every single turn, so he damaged from that plus the damage he was already dealing. And he got to level 3. He phantom shot me. He climax comboed me twice, so burn 4 twice. But I canceled like fucking 5 attacks that turn. So yeah, he got unlucky, and then I won. Oh, haha! There's this thing that my buds came over for. They came to watch me bask in all my glory. So I had some 1 soul beater, or not really beater, this is 1 soul. I had this guy, yeah, I was about to play this card. So I was on a dying breath, alright? So I'm like, okay, so this is the only way I had lethal that turn. Because I didn't believe in the trigger. So I swing here for... No, I swing here for 5. I swung for 5, but no, I swung for 4. This is where the other guy kind of misplayed. Because I swung for 4 here, he had a Leafa counter in hand. It's a Leafa backup, right? So he could have milled 1. So I swung for 4. He ate the 4, but he canceled it on the 5th one for this one. So if he had Leafa counter, he would have canceled this and this, and only took the 3. But since he didn't Leafa counter, he canceled this and this. He didn't cancel this, he canceled this, and then he took the 3 here. And I just sort of robbed him of his dreams.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another one with the Nozomi this time. So he had like a 0-0 or some shit. Like, so I was gonna restun no matter what. So I plopped this down here. I fixed my triggers using the Nozomi. Top card of the climax, so I didn't get the thing. So I'm swinging here for 4, right? Swing here for 4 gets cancelled. I'm swinging here for 3, and then I trigger 2. Deal 5 damage, right? So I'm like, wow. Pay 2, clock myself 1, restand. Cancels on the first one, and then I swing here and I trigger 1. So swing for 2. And I hit him from like 3-0 to 7. And then the very last duel, oh my god, dude, this dude triggered me, dude. I got so unlucky. Like, okay, so this game I was just generally getting unlucky because I was always triggering climaxes. I never got the Mermaid Festa climax combo off. And he just had like so, this Nissan mono player had like so much shit, dude. And yeah, so I had, what? Where'd it go? I had this here. So this is the first turn I played these. So I healed 1. And I had some, yeah, I had some discount here in open lane. So I'm like, okay, and I played the 2k1 on this. So I'm like, okay, so he's at like what 2-4. So I'm like, I'm at like 3-3. So I got super unlucky. So I'm like, okay, I probably fucking lost. So I guess I have to go all in. Okay, so I would have won this turn, but shit hit fan. So this climax. So I swing here. I trigger a climax, so I'm hitting. This is open lane, hitting for 1, 2, 4, because I only run climaxes with 2 things, 2 soul triggers. So I'm hit for 4. You cancel on the first one. I swing here for 3. I trigger another climax, hit for 5. He cancels on like the 3rd one. Pay 2, clock myself 1, restand. I swing here for 5, hit him for 7. He's at like 3-4 now. He takes the 7. At 3-4 now. So I had exact damage because he had a 1-0. I totally forgot what that character's name is. And I had my restand, so it'd been 2, 1, 2, 3. Swing here, trigger another fucking climax. So he cancels on the 3rd one. So if I didn't trigger anything, I would have won. Because I could just clock shot with this. Yeah, that's how I lost. And then I made 9th place, exactly. And then I had to wait, watch I had to sit there, watch all the winners, and I'm like, that could have been me. So basically, my boys and I and girl, we're about to leave, go get sushi. We're seeing who our top 8, because I still had a chance of making top 8, because two people that were X2 would have made top 8. So we're waiting. We hear 8 numbers get called, so we like start walking out. We're like, okay. And he's like, yo, can number 100 come on stage? And I'm like, what? I'm number 100. You telling me I got a consolation prize? He's like, oh, no. Okay, I didn't say that. He said, no, we're gonna have to keep you here on standby in case one of their deck checks don't check out. And so I basically had to sit there and watch the top 8 get the deck check, and I'm just there like, why me? Yeah, that's how I figured out I was 9th place, because they should have told me. Okay, so overall, this deck was pretty consistent and also really fun to play. I hadn't played level 11 in like a year because I kept playing Nisekoi. And yeah, I had fun. It also was salty. Almost did it. When you try your best but you don't succeed, you know. And yeah, click right here to go watch your Attack on Titan video.
Hello.
Ty, shut the fuck up. You're on the channel too. Click right here. Alright, we'll change it to here. But Tom's gonna fucking make an annotation for me, because he has to now, because he called me playing solo, right here, to go watch our Attack on Titan versus this deck. And yeah, see you guys next time.